In GenAI for research grants, in addition to using powerful generative AI search capabilities to find relevant grants or funding opportunities, we can also use that to find collaborators. In our example, whenever we are adding a Google Scholar here, we're also generating a vector embedding so that we can use that for the search. Now you could do that in bulk if you have your own repository of researchers. Once I've found a funding opportunity, I can click Find Researchers, and now we're calculating the embeddings for this grant. And we're using the same embeddings model that we used for our researchers so that we can do what's called an approximate nearest neighbor search. And in our case, we're going to be finding the top 10 researchers who are semantically similar to this grant. So this is, you can think of this as RAG, Retrieval Augmented Generation. Once we have those 10 researchers, we are going to inject them into another step for a prompt where we're going to use Gemini to then stack rank those and choose which one is going to be the best fit. So here is our prompt, and you can see we have some candidate researchers. Researcher 1, their name, their interests, their publications. This is all pulled from the Google Scholar. If you had your own repository, you could pull in whatever fields you find you have access to and that you find relevant. And now we are prompting this, saying you are a helpful assistant that helps researchers find fellow researchers to collaborate with to win a funding grant. We are providing, we asked the model to provide the response in the following format: the name of the researcher, the fit, this is the model's decision on how good of a fit they are, the Google Scholar link, their current institution, their skills, and a summary. Be sure to sort them, putting the best fit at top. And then here I've primed this prompt with some things, but you could edit this and for any requirements you may have on this grant. So you could say computer science, particularly with Python. Maybe you want to change this to Java skills. Maybe you want some specific past experience. Maybe you want this researcher to have access to specific equipment. This can all be edited. So now that we've used RAG to build this prompt, we're going to submit it. And here we see that it's streaming back from the Gemini Flash endpoint. We've also submitted another one to have it come back in batch. So when it comes back in batch, it's easier to format it. So we're going to look at this one. Here we can see it's stack ranked them. Some are good fits, some are possible fits, some are no fits. And we're seeing the reasoning behind the model on why it's a good or bad fit. You can go ahead and click on this, go view that researcher profile. And if you agree with this recommendation, you can thumbs up. If you disagree, you can thumbs down, and this can be used as training data to improve the model over time.